Last part of your exam will be problem solving. Okay, so let's start with number 1. We have here a radioactive element, radium-226, with a half-life of 1,600 years. How long will it take 8 grams of that element to be reduced to 3 grams? So, anong application to? So, we have here exponential decay. Okay, so ano yung ating equation for exponential decay? So, we have n of t equals n naught times e raised to negative r times t. Wherein yung r is yung decay rate natin. Okay? So, alam ba natin si n naught? Yes, alam natin si n naught, which is equal to 8 grams. So, yan yung original amount of samples natin. Okay? And gusto natin na ma-reduce itong 8 grams into 3 grams. Okay? So, alam natin yung n of t na 3 grams. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is yung value ni t. Okay? Find t kung kailan magiging 3 grams yung original nating 8 grams. Okay? So, alam ba natin si R, which is the decay rate? Okay? So, ang given lang naman sa atin dito is itong 1,600 years, which is the half-life. Okay? However, we know that the relationship between the half-life and the decay rate is given by the equation R is equal to ln2 all over H, wherein H is your half-life. Okay? So, therefore, pwede natin isulat si R as ln of 2 divided by 1,600. Okay? Using our calculators, this is, so ln of 2 divided by 1,600. So that is 0.000433. Okay? So if we would rewrite our model, okay, ito yung model natin. So we have n of t is equal to n naught, which is 8, times e raised to negative 0.000433 times the t, which is the unknown variable. Okay? So, palitan na natin yung n of t ng 3 grams. Okay? So, 3 equals 8 times e raised to the r times t. Okay? So, what we have here is an exponential equation. So, we will be solving the value of t. Okay? So, we have here 3/8. If we divide both sides by 3, or 8 rather, so 3/8 equals e raised to negative 0.000433t. Okay? So, take the natural log of both sides. So, this is ln of 3/8 equals ln of e raised to negative 0.000433t. Okay? So, by power rule, pwede natin tong ilabas. Okay? So, giving us ln of 3/8 equals negative 0.000433t times ln of e, which is just 1. Okay? So, therefore, t is equal to ln 3/8 divided by negative 0.000433. Okay? So, using our calculator, we can solve t to be equal to, so type natin, ln of 3/8 divided by negative 0.000433 equals, so time is 2 265.19. Okay? So, ano to? Ano yung units ng ating time? So, take note, yung half-life natin is in years. Therefore, to be consistent, our time here should also be in years. So, this is the time it will take for the 8 grams to be reduced to 3 grams. Next item, if a sound's intensity is 2/3 of the original value, by how many decibels does the loudness decrease? So, ang gagamitin naman natin dito is the decibel scale. So, if we are comparing two decibels or loudness of sound, okay, so meron tayong formula for that. D2 minus D1 is equal to 10 times the common log of I2 over I1. Okay? Wherein D2 is the new or the decibel of the sound and D1 is the decibel of the original sound. Okay? So what we know here is that the intensity of the sound, I2, okay, is equal to 2/3 of the original intensity of the sound, which is I1. Okay? So, yan yung alam natin. Ito yung sinasabi dyan sa problem. So, hinahanap natin, by how many decibels does the loudness decrease? So, hinahanap natin ito. D2 minus D1. Okay? So, i-plug lang natin yung ating given dito sa ating formula. Okay? So, itong I2, papalitan natin ng 2/3 I1. Okay? So, if we do that, okay, so let me erase some of this portion para may pagsulatan. Okay? So, if we do that, D2 minus D1, yan yung hinahanap, equals 10 times log of I2, pero si I2 is 2/3 of I1. Okay? Divided by I1, yan. So, this cancels out. So, ang hinahanap lang pala natin is 10 times log of 2/3. Okay? So, that is D2 minus D1. And this value, if we compute using calculator, so 10 times log of 2/3, okay, is equal to negative 1.76. Ano yung negative dito? Okay? Since ang sinasabi sa problem ay nag-decrease daw yung loudness. Okay? So, therefore, tama lang na yung na-solve natin ay negative value. Okay? So, that is negative 1.76. Next item. A trash dumpster begins with 8 pounds of garbage and increases by 2% per week. What is the number of days it will take for garbage to double? Okay, so ang formula naman natin dito, so N of T is equal to N naught times 1 plus R raised to T all over A. Okay, so I'll just rewrite beta. Okay, so yung growth factor natin, ginawa ko na lang 1 plus R. Okay? So, ano yung mga alam natin? So, we know that N naught, the initial amount is 8 pounds. Okay? Alam rin natin yung R, the growth rate is 2%. 2% per week. Okay? So, ang ibig sabihin nito, this is 2% per 7 days. Okay? Therefore, A is 7 days. Ayan. N of T, ano yung alam ba natin si N of T? So, ang hinahanap pala natin dito is find T or the number of days. Ito yung unknown. Okay? So, finding T so that ang gusto natin, yung initial amount na 8 pounds ay magdodoble. So, N of T will become 8 times 2 or 16. Okay? So, rewriting our equation given these variables, so we have 16 equals 8 times 1 plus 0.02. Okay, so take note, 2% in decimal is 0.02 raised to T divided by 7. Okay, so this is 2 equals 1.02 raised to T over 7. Okay, so take the log of both sides. So this is log 2 equals log of 1.02 raised to T over 7. Applying the product power rule. Okay, so ito pwede nating ilabas dito. So this is log 2 equals T over 7 log of 1.02. Okay, so cross multiplication, this is 7 log 2 divided by log of 1.02 equals T. So using calculator, so 7 log 2 divided by log of 1.02. This is 245.0195 days. Okay? Pero gawin na lang nating 245 days. Okay? So approximately 245 days, okay, for the amount to double. Next, how long should you invest some money to double at 8% interest compounded continuously? So for continuous compounding, ang formula natin ay A of T is equal to P times E raised to RT. Okay? So we know P. Alam ba natin si P? Walang binanggit. Okay? So P is P. Okay? And after some period or some time, yung A of T daw natin or yung amount natin will double. Okay? So ito yon. So at some period of time, this becomes 2P. Okay? R, alam ba natin si R? Yes, that is 8% or 0.08. So ang hinahanap natin dito is again time T. So find T. Okay. So A of T is 2P equals P times E raised to 0.08 T. Okay? P cancels out. So this is 2 equals E raised to 0.08 T. Okay? So if we want to solve for T, so take the ln of both sides. So ln of 2 equals ln of E raised to 0.08 T. Okay? So this cancels out, giving us ln 2 equals 0.08 T. Divide both sides. So T equals ln of 2 over 0.08. Okay, so using calculator, this is ln 2 divided by 0.08. So it is 8.66. Ilan to? So years, pwede rin, no? So hindi naman binanggit. So this is in terms of years. And last item, what is the pH value of the bleach which has an approximately hydrogen ion concentration or H plus of 5 times 10 raised to negative 13. So madali lang yung formula natin to obtain the pH level, that is the negative log of the hydrogen ion concentration. Okay? So this is negative log of 5 times 10 raised to negative 13. And using our calculator, negative log of 5 times 10 raised to negative 13 This is 12.3. So, yung ating bleach ay basic. Okay?